This is just real trying not to have a mental breakdown. I have made it to London. I promised you a fab hand. Hello! I don't know, I want to reward myself. I am kind of terrified. I think my neon light is making my camera strobe. That's annoying. Maybe if I put it on the lowest one? That kind of works. Hello and welcome to a weekly vlog. Weekly vlog number 2. So weird. So today is Monday the 13th of February and today is my first day back in the office being self-employed again, and let me tell you, I am kind of terrified. I have started my day with great intentions. I'm trying to do like the whole habit stacking thing but not putting too much pressure on myself at the same time, but that's also kind of hard. I don't work for myself, so I have to hustle. I've made a smoothie. This is strawberry, banana, a few grapes because I had some grapes, and then coconut water. I've never mixed a smoothie with coconut water. I don't like coconut, but it doesn't taste like coconut. I don't know if that's just me. So I've got this, a cereal bar, I've lit a candle, I've got all my lights on. It's quite dull in the office today, so I thought we're gonna light it up. And first task of the day, I'm replying to emails / deleting all the spam emails I have because I've basically ignored them for 2 months. So yeah, if you've emailed me, I'm so sorry I've not replied. Most of them are spam, to be honest, so I think I can get through this pretty fast. It is currently 20 minutes past 9, so I'm feeling good. I started my day with yoga. I was gonna do 10 minutes, then my brain wandered, so I did 5. Healthy breakfast. This is fully the diaries of a self-employed gal trying not to have a mental breakdown. I just need to set intentions, set goals and stick to them. This is what we're going to document in these vlogs. I hope you enjoyed the previous one. I've not even edited that yet, just because of how like obviously filming and stuff works, but I hope you enjoyed. I personally love watching vlogs, so that's why I wanted to sort of document this, and it also holds me accountable for actually doing stuff because I know you guys are watching and I know I'm gonna have to watch my own week back. Plus I really miss weekly vlogging. I did it back at uni, before uni I think. So yeah, we're gonna give it a go. For now, I'm gonna do these emails. I'm gonna get the walking pad out today. I just realised last minute that my trainers are obviously dirty from the outside. Like they've got mud on them. So I've just washed them in the sink, but they're now wet. So I might have to go on the walking pad barefoot today, or like in my slippers or something, because I don't want to traipse mud around the house. Didn't think that through, but we're not gonna let that stop us. We're still going on the walking pad, even if it's just for like 20 minutes. Small habits, you know? Oh, and I've also downloaded the Atomic Habits book on Audible, so later, probably when I'm doing stuff that doesn't require too much brain power, I am gonna start listening to that audiobook, because I got really into listening to audiobooks at my old job because the jobs I were doing were quite like repetitive and it didn't really take much thinking, so it was easy enough to like concentrate on like a story. Whereas now I'm doing emails, obviously I'm reading the emails, so I couldn't have someone like reading something else to me. Would be very confusing. That's what we're doing, and I will check in later, no doubt when I'm about to get on my walking pad, because it's going to be interesting. Good morning. How are you? You had a good explore? Yeah, Gus has been out and then he came back in for breakfast. Yeah, and now I can only guess he wants to go back out again. Alright, I'll go and let you out. I have managed to get my emails down from like 300 to 30. That's how many of them were spam. I found that whilst I've been off, any that have been interesting and like I've seen pop up on my phone and are good, I'll send straight to my manager. So like the important ones are already dealt with. It's the ones that I deemed to be or couldn't handle at that moment. I know it's bad, but we're getting around to it. So for those emails, we are gonna get on the walking pad, and I'm still thrilled that this fits so perfectly under my chair. I need to put my watch on my foot because obviously my hand won't be moving, but my foot will, and it did an update, so I'm hoping this works. Okay, workout. We're gonna do indoor walk, open goal. Oops. It's a good job this desk has collision problems because it just nearly knocked my YouTube plaque off the wall. Let's do this. I've just filmed and edited the life update video where I've told you all I've quit my job. I've edited the thumbnail differently to how I used to. That was one of the big things I wanted to change when I came back to my channel. I wanted my thumbnails to be different because I've done them the same for absolute forever. I've done them the same for years. So I'm playing around with doodling it on my iPad, which I think will look good. And I've also edited the weekly vlog and done the thumbnail for that. But I think I need to find a more streamlined way of doing it, because this took me ages because I'm fussy, and then trying to get it on my laptop and make it look like spot on was irritating. So I'm wondering if I could do it in Photoshop straight from the iPad. I feel like that makes more sense. So I feel really happy about that. I'm actually ahead of schedule. I filmed a little reel / TikTok, and I'm gonna gather some clips together and like edit another one. So I'm gonna have two. Oh, this lighting, I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna have 2 reels, and I'll post one today, one tomorrow. However, I've just realised it is Valentine's Day tomorrow and I haven't bought a card. So I'm debating, do I go to the shop and get one, or do I make one on the Cricut? I feel like obviously it's more meaningful if I make one on the Cricut. However, we know how I am with procrastinating what I need to be doing. So I feel like I'm just gonna get stuck doing this and then not do the rest of my day's work. My boyfriend's at work till like 7:30, so I do have time, but I like calendar blocked my day / week, and obviously that's not in the calendar. So I'm really like aware of not deviating from it too much. I'm just on my walking pad, so I won't be long because I'm presuming it's very annoying. But I've just uploaded the video. It is 5:36 p.m. Very scary. It makes it very real. So I'm gonna like reply to comments and sort of be on Instagram and YouTube for the next 25 minutes, and then I'm gonna call it a day. It is now just after 6 p.m. I have logged off for the evening. I've just set up like the focus things on my iPhone. Like, I usually set on like do not disturb at night, but there's like a work and a personal one. So I've just gone through. It might need some tweaking and sort of added different apps into it, what I do want notifications for and what I don't at like the various times, which hopefully will mean I can actually switch off when I'm not working. That was something I definitely struggled with before when I worked from home. I found myself just ending up working at like silly times and never really winding down. That's one thing I really liked about a 9-to-5 office job, because as soon as you leave the office, that's it, that's work done, you don't have to think about it. But obviously it's very different when you work for yourself. I am going to have a lush bath now. I swear I had 4 bath bombs in here. Have I only used 2? Oh no, that's sad. They were Christmas ones. I have a little snowman, and I have this one that reminds me of Elsa. I might go like just basic. I don't know, I want to reward myself for, you know, taking the plunge, actually quitting my job. Insane. Okay, we'll go with the blue. I talked myself into it. I feel like I've gone back in time vlogging bath bombs. I feel like I used to do this all the time, but here we go. Hopefully this is like a fast fizzer. Let's see. Oh, that splashed me. Oh, it looks like a good one. I can't wait. Right, I will check in with you in the morning. Morning, happy Tuesday. It is Valentine's Day today, and I am literally home alone all day and night again. which is fine. I'm actually going to meet a friend later for KFC. We're having a romantic KFC. But today is very exciting because I'm doing some Sunnyside designs. If you don't know my friend Hannah, she runs a business called Sunnyside for dog accessories and harnesses, and they are amazing. In fact, I have some, and Hannah, I know you'll be watching this. I am so sorry I've still got these, and I've literally, oh god, I'm dropping things, and I've literally not done anything with them yet because we know how it is. But these are 3 of the designs I've helped Hannah make. I'll insert some close-ups, but I think this one's my favourite. They're just beautiful harnesses for your puppers, and Hannah comes up with all the ideas and I create the patterns in Illustrator for her. So she sent me these to film reels with. I don't know when. It was a while ago, and then obviously life happened and everything went crazy with my life, so I never got a chance to. So I am going to film that maybe next week. So yes, today we're designing things for Hannah. I'm going to check and engage with my video that I posted yesterday and the reel, because I told you all that I'm self-employed again. So yeah, if you haven't seen that video, that was the last one on my channel. I've seen some of the comments already and the support is incredible. I was feeling all the feels last night, so thank you so much. Should I film this process? I always say I'm going to film designing for Hannah, but obviously I put a lot of time into it and then I get distracted and I never end up filming, so we'll see. I might film the process of me designing. As I've said that, I just thought maybe I should plug in my other battery for my camera, because no doubt I will use an entire battery today. So yeah, I hope you're having a good day. I'm feeling good. I've just woken myself up with a shreddy protein shake. As you saw, I just wanted something chocolatey today. Yesterday I went with the smoothie. Today I wanted something chocolatey, but relatively healthy. And I also have just done 5 minutes of yoga. Who even am I? And I really did not want to get out of bed this morning. I felt so tired when my alarm kept going off, but we're practicing discipline. So let's do it. Mini little PR haul for you. I've done and sent all the designs for Hannah, so I'm gonna wait for feedback. Obviously I'm seeing her in person tomorrow, which we've not done in years. And I'm taking my laptop to London with me tomorrow, so I might be able to make some changes on that on the trains, or literally with Hannah, which will be quite cool. I just wanted to quickly show you this little PR package I got. It's not little, is it? This is insane. So this is from L'Oreal. I'm not sure at what point I got added to their PR list, but I am so grateful because I love L'Oreal products. And in here, as you can see, we have a wide selection of goodies. We have the moisture boosting shampoo, the Wonder Water hyaluronic acid serum for your face, hyaluronic acid eye serum, and then this one I've not seen before, microepidermic hyaluronic acid plumping water cream. That sounds very technological. Apply a dose of water cream every morning and night to clean face and neck. Oh, so it's just like face cream. Packaging. Oh my god, do you squeeze like a cotton pad on the top? Yeah, look. Sick. I'm gonna put a bit on my neck now because I don't have any skincare on my... Well, I have skincare on, but obviously I don't have any makeup on, is what I was supposed to say. So thank you very much for that, L'Oreal. Now I'm gonna start what I'm gonna call a new segment of the vlogs, and this is Water Wednesdays. Now, eagle-eyed people out there, I've still got cream on my face, it's tickling me. Eagle-eyed people out there will realise it's Tuesday today, but obviously tomorrow I'm in London. I want to do Water Wednesdays every week from now on, where I water my plants, because those poor plants are very neglected, and I have cured quite the collection of plants now. So we're going to go on a quick whiz around the house and water all my plants. I'm not sure if this is completely dull. Probably is, but we're holding myself accountable. I'm holding myself accountable. So let's go. First up, oh god, knocking things over. Watering can. So this is plant number 1. It is. I think it's not devil's ivy, but it's something like that. And this almost died when we first got it, but I have revived her. She's thriving. In fact, she's pretty much grown over the pole. Very happy about that. Please ignore the washer. This guy is called Stromboli, and I regularly have to chop his head off because he keeps touching the ceiling. This one doesn't have a name, but it's very dramatic. You can always tell when this one needs water. We have this guy, which is looking very sorry for itself. Another big boy, got this from B&Q, doesn't have a name. Feel free to name him or her in the comments. This didn't have a label on it when we bought it, so we got it for £15, including the pot, which I thought was a pretty good deal. This one, I think it's a rubber plant, lives on a bright spot in the window. Whoa. I usually put the water in the thing at the bottom and let it soak it up of its own accord, so I'm just sort of guesstimating because I can't do that with one hand. Then we have an array in here. This is a Chinese money plant, which the leaves keep falling off of, and I'm not quite sure why. Please send help. Is it too dark for it over here? I don't know. We have this, really testing my plant knowledge here. Is it called a parlor palm? Wait, there's a label. What are you called? A parlor palm. Wow, I am so good. See, usually I'll take it out of its pot and I'll water the pot at the bottom. This has no holes in it, obviously. And I'll put like centimetre and a half in the bottom and then pop it in, and then it can soak it up as and when it wants it. That's what I usually do when I have two hands. Then we have this big gal here. This one needs a moss pole. I just haven't got one yet. She's a big gal. We love her. She's taking up a lot of room though, so I'm gonna get her a moss pole. And again, I'm just gonna put like maybe like an inch of water in the bottom. This guy up here, thriving, even if it does have some teeth marks in from the cat. This guy is called Percy, and I can't remember what plant it is. We have a spider plant, also doesn't have a name, also has quite a few dead leaves on it. I think spider plants are supposed to be like the easiest ones to keep alive. Clearly I have been neglecting mine. In last week's vlog, you know, I filled the wall, the holes in the wall. So this top shelf is very dusty, but I'm going to leave it because we're going to be putting the shelves up. And I have a dead plant, but the back part is very much alive. So this one's going to get a transplant. It's getting a limb chopped off and it's going to be okay. I also have these three on the window. They're just like cut-ins of the Chinese money plant. See, this one's thriving. Maybe the one over there is because it's too dark. Please let me know. We have Polly, Polly's third child. I'll show you Polly in a second. Another prayer plant, and then we have a string of hearts. Last plant in the living room, this one. I actually don't know what this is called, although it's looking kind of sad. 4 more to go, guys. Stick with me. On the windowsill in the bathroom is this. What is this called? I don't know. It's not a rubber plant. What is this called? Then we have string of hearts, which is one of my favourites, and this literally started touching the counter, which is why we have like the pot of it downstairs with like the cut-ins. Then on top of the cabinet we have a very sparse asparagus fern. This guy is very temperamental. This guy's called Stromboli. Firstly, this is Polly's second child, so it's grown roots and stuff and it's just in water. Then Polly herself, I've just discovered, is looking a bit worse for wear, which has made me sad. She's all mouldy. I feel like adding water to mouldy soil defeats the point, but surely she needs some love and water. Polly was the first plant that I actually looked after and didn't kill, so let's hope I haven't just killed her. That was your first instalment of Water Wednesdays with Alice. I hope that was thrilling. Good morning. Today I am off to London. It is Wednesday the 15th. Gus is not happy with me because I've not let him out, because no one's going to be in all day to let him in and out, so you know. What I can't tell him is that I'm saving him from the freezing cold and potential rain. he just shouts at us. I'm wearing today this oversized check shirt, and then you can't really see, I need to get like a spot to do outfits. And then a fitted like midi dress and tights, and I'm just gonna wear my thick like dock style boots. I've curled my hair a little. It's got very greasy very quickly, and I think it's because last week, obviously with my hair getting washed, with my hair getting cut, it got washed a lot, so yeah, it's getting greasy quite quick, but I'm hoping I can retrain it. So I've just sort of doused it in dry shampoo, and I'm gonna cross my fingers. So yeah, I'm off to see my manager, Jamie, and I'm also off to see my pal, Han. How exciting. I can't remember the last time I did something like this, but I'm very ready for it. Although I am scared, I'm always very nervous about missing the train, so probably gonna be there like half an hour early, but better to be safe than sorry. Once upon a time, I got on a London train. It was the wrong one. The inspector said, you're on the wrong train, and then I pleaded innocence because I didn't realise. He said, I will go and check. So he wandered off. And then for the next 2 hours, he didn't ever come back. So I spent that 2 hours on edge. So let's hope that doesn't happen. But I am gonna go and eat something. Not much though, because I'm going to Pizza Express, and me and Han are going to a Greek restaurant. So I'm having a very food heavy day, and I'm excited about it. I have made it to London. This is the first time in a long time that I've public vlogged. However, I've realised that I don't have the fluffy thing on top of my camera, so presuming you can hear the wind. But I was going to go sit in a coffee shop and just wait because I am early. It's a beautiful day. I'm just going to sit out here. I'm loving life right now. I'm having like a main character moment. I've been listening to music the whole way up, doing some work. I finished those designs for Hannah that I started yesterday, and yeah, it feels really nice. I definitely made the right call, quitting my job and pursuing what I want to do. I'm just having a moment, feeling all the feels. And also I need to actually remember to vlog whilst I'm here, because I forget. I'm clearly out of practice. Three hours have passed and I am sat in the same spot. The sun has just moved. And now I'm sat waiting for Hannah. She said she was on the train like 20 minutes ago, but I'm not sure if she meant tube or train, so I'm just sort of sat near King's Cross, and then we're going to be reunited. I was trying to remember the last time we saw each other. I wonder if Hannah can remember. But it's been a long time, definitely before COVID, so I'm excited for a good old chinwag, cheeky little cocktail, just like old times. I promised you a fab hand.
Hello!
Here she is! It's her. Look, her. That was a bit rude. It's she.
Here it is.
Here she is. We've got Greek food, chosen by hand, great restaurant choice.
Are you impressed that I remembered you like Greek food
I know,
after all these years?
I know. So we were like talking Sunnyside designs.
Yeah.
And I got a text mid-designing like, is it you that likes Greek food? And I just replied with, you have my attention.
Yes.
It is me.
Yeah, it looks very good as well.
Yeah, so we're going to eat it now. We've both just done a little vlog clip, so if you've watched Hannah's vlog, you'll have seen exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
So, see you in a bit. Hello, good morning. Today is Saturday and I am working today. I took the last 2 days off. I've decided now I'm back self-employed, I'm gonna make the most of being able to pick my own hours. So I'm matching my boyfriend's like rota. So he works shifts, so I'm just gonna sort of take days off when his days off are, when I can. So I took Thursday and Friday off, had an amazing day in London with Hannah and my manager, and it felt so nice. I definitely need to make more time to actually see humans. Look at the sun. I'm like hesitant to cover it up because it looks really nice, and also my skin, I'm not having a good time. I was so tempted not to film my face today or put makeup on, but this is just real Real life, I have this thing, I pick my skin. I sort of just do it like not knowing. I like the feeling of it being flat, so like when things are healing, I'll pick it and then it's not gonna heal, is it? So that's that. I'm just gonna let it be. It's not ideal, but we're working to make it better. This is why I'm vlogging with no makeup on. I'm like making sure I'm holding myself accountable, basically. This is the motto of the year. Hold yourself accountable. Oh, also, I want to show you this. I've got a new jumper on. It says small business, big dreams. It's embroidered. I love it. And it's from Coconut Tasha. She has an Instagram page if you want to go follow her. And I saw that she'd restocked these because last time I looked, she didn't have any and it made me very sad. So I thought I'd treat myself. And I got one, and I love this colour. She does it in this colour, or like a, whoa, or like a baby pink, so I love it. So on today's agenda is currently 9:15. I dragged myself out of bed. Yes, I did not want to get up, but I am, again, holding myself accountable. Today I am going to do a little bit of a refresh / rebrand. I want to update my Instagram bio. I want to make sure the links on my Instagram page are like current and what we want. I'm updating my YouTube description. I've got some like boring admin stuff. I'm gonna ring to see if I can upgrade my phone because this camera on this phone is so bad. It's the 13 Pro, I think, like the smaller one, and it's just so bad. And Hannah said that hers is also the same, like it just goes really blurry in and out like for no reason. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna ring my provider and see if I can like trade in this phone, and hopefully it won't cost me too much more. We'll see. I've been dreading doing that, but we're gonna do it. I've got a logo to design today. Hannah also has some changes on one of the designs because her manufacturer has printed some samples and the colours are a bit off, so I'm gonna tweak the colours for Hannah. And that's my day. I'll check in when I've got something interesting to show you, otherwise I'm gonna be sat at my laptop all day. By the way, I'm loving this setup of like having my dual screens. My laptop is plugged in here, sort of hidden behind the iPad, and it's just plugged in by like a USB-C, and then it works on both screens. It was a little bit of a faff. Actually, it was a big faff. I almost had a mental breakdown whilst doing it because my laptop is the one MacBook that's not set up to put on two screens. It doesn't have like a dual monitor capability, which is stupid. This is just Apple taking things away that don't need to be taken away. Anyway, she says that she's going to get a new Apple phone. So I had to buy, let me show you. I had to buy this hub thing. So obviously I bought the screens, and then I had to buy this hub thing and then download this adapter software to make it work. And this hub was like 200 quid. Like the screens were a lot cheaper than that. That's ridiculous, but we got it working in the end. I've got my time blocking calendar up and my YouTube subscriptions, so yeah, I guess I'm going to enjoy the sunshine. I'm going to get some work done, and then I will be getting the walking pad out at some point. I also need to sort these clothes out, but for now we're just going to ignore them. Oh my god, also look at this screensaver. I love it. Pure confusion. What is it? You're not sure, are you? I forgot to say, we put up this yesterday. My dad helped me screw this into the wall. So now I just need to paint a little something here to sort of frame it. These are the three colours, and I'm going to go with the bottom one. It looks darker on camera. This is the thing, like this literally looks black. It's not, it's navy blue. This is like a sage greeny colour, and then this is like a light bluey green, but they look dark, so I sort of had to account for that because obviously it's going to be in the background of vlogs and stuff. If you want to know what colour the bottom one is, it is Santorini Seascape from Valspar. I love Valspar. We tidied the whole house yesterday and it feels so good, but yeah, I've just been on the phone to Sky talking about upgrading my phone, and I was dreading ringing them, not gonna lie, because my last bill didn't go out, like I didn't pay it because my bank card's number had changed, so it just failed, which meant I was in debt. So I thought I was gonna get a telling off, or they were gonna be like, no, you can't upgrade, you've missed one. Turns out she was lovely. I got this like really friendly Geordie girl helping me, asking me about my job, why I need the phone. It was great. I had a right good chinwag with her. So we're looking into the 14 Pro, but we need to wait for the system to like catch up and know that I've paid my bill. So she's bringing me back on Wednesday. So that was one of the boring admin tasks I didn't want to do, all done. I'm now gonna have some lunch. My brain is struggling today to concentrate. I'm getting stuff done just slower than I want to, but I'm trying not to beat myself up about it. So I think I'm gonna have some soup, lentil and bacon. I've never had that before. I've had this one. I am not even gonna try and pronounce this, but it's actually pretty tasty. Have we got bread? You can't have soup without bread. We've got bread. Okay, I'm gonna go for that. Safe option, yeah. Quick, easy soup. I'm gonna have like 20 minutes because I've just taken an extended break to ring Sky. Even though I guess that's kind of, is that a work thing? We can pretend it's a work thing. It's work admin. My soup's just in the microwave, but I wanted to show you this. I will have edited and uploaded a reel by now, but I made this at the Yorkshire Wildlife Park in a plant shop called Flourish by Dane & Plants. I believe that's its name. And it was like a Christmas present from my boyfriend. He bought a voucher and we went and made it yesterday, and it's a little terrarium. We put this little guy in it. We've called him Herbert. Little stepping stones, and literally it's just a little self-sufficient terrarium. I've always wanted one. I think it looks so nice in the centre. Obviously need to move this, that used to be in its spot, but yeah. Oh, and we've also put shelves above the telly. We've got a lot of plants in here and I am obsessed. This is the only fake plant we have. I want to get something real for in here, but I just love it. I feel like this room is my favourite room ever. We also, like I mentioned in last week's vlog, put these frames up. I need to put like one here and maybe another couple, but it feels so nice having it like actually coming together now. I'm officially having my first workday slump, and I'm trying so hard to like not succumb to it, whilst also trying to be kind to myself. I'm like, I don't know, I'm just having like a self-doubt. Like, so the issue is I wanted to do some design work for like this client logo, but my iPad isn't charged, so that threw me. Then I've ordered something and turns out that doesn't work, but I can't return it, so that threw me as well. And then I don't know, I just sort of lost motivation a little bit. But I did, however, just receive a lovely Instagram message from someone who said it's really nice to see me on their feed again, so that's really cheered me up. I've screenshot it so I can remember it. And yeah, I'm sort of sat on my chair now. I'm debating just changing up my scenery. I'm thinking maybe I'll take a 15-minute break. That's what I used to do in my office job, and that was completely okay. A little bit of a reset, and then maybe sit downstairs and do some work, maybe at the table or on the sofa, I'm not sure. I have been in this office now for like 6 hours, so that's the part of me that I shouldn't beat myself up about it. I've done a lot of work so far today, just not the level I hoped for just yet. But it is only like, what time is it? It's 3 PM. Started work at 9. Got like a few hours to go. My phone is ringing. Hello, Neil. My boyfriend's on his way back from work. Does anyone else's partner do this? Like, you just get the call when they're on the way back, like, hi, I'm on my way home. Cool, see you in a minute. But yeah, so just keeping it real with you guys, I'm struggling today. Like, to be fair, I did like 35 minutes on my walking pad, which ideally I want to aim for an hour a day, but I think that's okay. I'll just do some extra tomorrow, and without that I literally wouldn't have moved an inch today. So yeah, I'm just struggling to focus. I'm gonna take a break. But I'm gonna set a timer so I don't like just get stuck in a hole of doing nothing, and then I'll feel worse. I feel like that's the best way forward. Because I'm a perfectionist and I like the product to be exactly the right place, so it takes me a long time. You know, she's the real deal when she brings a big camera up to the office. I am feeling a little anxious and demotivated today. So I've just taken a 15-minute break. I have just sent a client logo over, which feels really good. It's my first design, it's my first client job back like logo back. Obviously I did Hannah's Sunnyside designs too. And whilst I've been on my break, I've just seen that the client's actually already replied, so that's really good. I'm gonna message her back, see if she wants anything to add in. But the feedback so far is that she loves it, so that's really good. I just can't shake this anxious feeling today, so I am gonna get the walking pad out and I'm gonna walk for like half an hour, and then I'm gonna try and walk for another half an hour later. I didn't do nearly enough walking yesterday and my day wasn't as productive as I'd liked. Maybe that's why I'm feeling anxious. Pushing through. I think previously on days like this, when I didn't have like a structure in place, I would have just like given myself the day off, which obviously sometimes is good and that's fine, but when you start doing that too often, I just never got anything done. So I'm glad that yesterday I time blocked my day on my calendar, so I have things I need to be doing and I don't have to think about what to do and using that as an excuse as to why I'm just gonna suck it up, you know. So I also feel really gross today, like I need to wash my hair and oh god, and obviously I mentioned yesterday my skin isn't good and it's really getting me down, so I'm just trying to be kind to myself whilst also getting stuff done. That feels really good. I have these, which were little leave-in gifts when I left my office job, and what I'm going to do is stick these onto my wall calendar, which I'll show you in a second, and use these as visual markers for my goals. Now, I feel like I've probably spoke about it in this vlog, but I am really bad at setting goals because I'm always scared of not getting them, which defeats the point. So I'm figuring if I do this, I'm like holding myself more accountable. I've also got it on my computer and I'm gonna like split the goals up into like actionable steps too. So we're doing all we can to make this measurable. So I'm basically writing the goal, and then here, oh, the light's making my camera go weird. Up here I have this, I think it's an A0 or A1 poster. I designed it myself, printed it at work. I'm gonna stick on the goal. So I have one for the 1st of September, which is all the way up here, and it's 50k on Instagram, and it's a big goal, but we're reaching. Then, in fact, I probably should have used like the ginger ones because they might stand out a bit more, but I'm gonna keep doing this and then sticking them all up so we've got like a visual aid. We have a few goals on there, which is a lot more than I've done for the past 2 years. Actually visually think of them and stick them on. They all sort of start in June, so I need to make some like more goals that are going to be like more soon. So like maybe one for like the end of March, April, May, you know, like these are all like long-term goals. But I feel like I need to set myself some challenges. I am still feeling a bit anxious today, but I'm really proud of myself for getting as much done as I have. Made those client changes, planned a lot of things, a lot of behind the scenes work. I did like a brain dump of loads of content ideas, so if there's any content you'd like me to film or like show, please let me know. I did leave a story up on my Instagram, but obviously if you want any YouTube content specifically or Instagram reels or TikTok, let me know. I'm like taking all the suggestions and I'm like actually going through and planning them one by one. So I'm gonna actually spend my evening doing that. My boyfriend's on nights tonight, so I'm literally gonna keep working, but I'm gonna clock off from the vlog so it gives me a chance to get it sorted and ready for it to be uploaded. But yeah, I hope you've really enjoyed the first like proper week-long weekly vlog. I've loved filming it. Obviously I'm not sure what it looks like yet, but we will see. And if you've got this far, thank you very much. In fact, if you've got this far, let's write "be fearless" in the comments. I used to do this all the time, a little secret code for those of you who watched right till the end. Even if you're a silent viewer, I am myself a very much silent viewer, and I'm trying so hard recently to like comment on things so people can really see how much I appreciate watching their stuff. So write "be fearless" in the comments, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.